Hello. How goes? I'm way more coffee today, so I'm gonna I was gonna do Silent Hill 2 again, but uh talking makes me cough quite a lot and it'll just cough through the spooky bit. So I'll do that tomorrow, I think. So we'll do a bit of Frostpunk today. Sorry for the late start. We were trying to do some PvP in a Sea of Thieves, but people just aren't about pirate fights in the pirate game. It's very annoying. I think I will have another cup of tea though. So I'm gonna put the kettle on. I would have used the same cup, but somebody stuck their paw in it. BB. Ugh. Like literally, I was just sat here with my cup, and she just goes, pour, straight in drink, and then starts like flicking it around like she's shocked that she got some like tea on her paw or something. I'm just like, why did you do this? That was on you. Ooh, kitty! You show me your belly. How many strokes do I get before you claw me? Ooh, yes. Fluffy belly. Ooh, look at that little soft belly. Yes. Yes. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so soft. Soft. That's the warning signs. I'll stop. I don't want to get clawed. Not picking up the game yet. Should do. For some reason not picked up. There we go. Right. Get clawed nerd, I know. Just test it for poison, yeah, she's like making sure. You can look after a tiny little dog? Oh, doggies. Please pet the doggy for me. We had more cat flap adventures earlier as well, which was quite fun. Can I get the cat cam before Christmas? I do need to get sorted. It's true, it's true. By the way, anyone else playing Metaphor here already? Now it's out properly. It's so good. So good. Yeah, because Vero made like a bot cat cam as well. But it'd be good to get like a dedicated camera for it, I think. Where's the cable for charging? You already knocked it off the desk. Well, if she shoved these off the desk in a bit, I'll charge the mouse at the same time. Actually, what is my mouse at? Is it okay? 70%, that's fine. Yeah, I'll try and get like a dedicated little camera set up. See what I can fish out. Hold on, let me zoom out because that noise is annoying. You can't be sent to the mine today? You dropped a can of Mountain Dew on your foot? Oh no! Ouch. I mean, Mountain Dew's nice though. Since I went to the furnace instead. Right, there's my tea. BRB. Right, just gonna let the tea settle a second and I'll sort that out and we'll get going. You watched Transformers 1? What, the Michael Bay one? I think I've only ever seen that one. Like, I enjoyed Transformers movie when I was a kid. Is that the one you mean, the cartoon one? Oh, there's a new one. CGI animated one that just came out. Well, it's not my fucking fault they give it a dumb name. They call it Transformers 1. As far as I was aware, Transformers 1 is the Michael Bay film. It's not even something they call it the Xbox One. Their own fucking fault confuses people. So where are we at anyway while we're concluding? So look. Oh, the game just immediately crashed when I clicked the event. That's cool. That's promising. Let's try it again then. Here you go, have Cordy.
Lewd.
Right. What are you looking at me for? I don't need looking. Licking is not required. Ooh, kitty! Kitty, kitty. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, we good? I think we're good. You want to sit in my lap, do you? Come on then. I'm getting up in a sec, though. Don't be shocked when I move. Oh, did you just fart? Oh, you stinky. Oh, disgusting creature. They haven't had wet food in a couple of days, though, so it's actually not quite as bad as normal. I can't really give one wet food and not one not very easily, so I just put them both on dry when I'm sorting Teresa's stomach out, which is better now, I think. I'm just being a bit careful. Not that dry food for a couple of days I am. It's just like me, I'm on boring food too. You have my sympathies. There we go. Get yourself together, we must do it, we must. If a crop is diseased, you burn the plant. If a scout has frostbite, you cut off its limbs. If the faction no longer serves the people, feed them to Winterhome for a delusional cause. Rip their future from their hands. What do? We get rid of people who destroyed our future. Radicals and the Pilgrims are determined to avenge the loss of their dream expansion to Winterhome. Okay. Good job, Casey. You should absolutely, like, you know, destroy the city that we all live in, including you. Oh, these saves are getting really cursed. They're so long. I'm not sure they're allowed to do that. Right, I'm gonna go get sort my tea out, then we'll address this. Right, I'm getting up. I'm getting up. Okay. I'm moving. That's not you. Sit there. Wonder where my teaspoon had gone. Someone has stolen it. Can't imagine who. Who could have done such a devious act like stealing my teaspoon? Right. There we go. Alright, rest up well, Earth. Still, one of the pilgrims has stabbed the speaker of the Stalwarts to death. At the exact moment, bands of pilgrims storm several districts of the city. New London's on the brink of chaos. Stalwarts are furious and terrified. These terrorists have no place in New London. They must either leave or cease to be pilgrims. They ready to fight back. Banishing the pilgrims would punish this crime and unify New London. You could try and stop the matters and seek reconciliation. You would, however, have to ensure the concessions from both sides. That's not the only way, though. Many in the city could rally behind you. You could retake the captain's lost authority, separate the bickering factors, and enforce order. Decrease both factions further and reach positive relations with all communities to vote on peace accords. Pass all rule provisions of the council. Unify the city as its new captain. Do we just banish the pilgrims at this point? I mean, they've just broken the rules, really. I mean, I don't think I want to seek reconciliation here. Reconciliation sounds like the sensible thing. I don't know how easy that would be to do, though. I generally don't know how. I mean, you guys have a say on it as well, but I don't know how easy that would be to achieve. Hey, Figgy. They're trying to seize power violently. Problem is, I also don't want to give I don't want to give the Stalwarts full power either. Wow, 6 or 7 is not bad for you. That's pretty good. Enforce order, banish pilgrims. Alright. You've chosen to banish the violent inciting faction of the city. To succeed, you'll need to relocate its members to a new colony. If you invest in this construction, they'll leave amicably. If you do not, you have to rely on your guards to deport them. Choice is binding. You should not encounter insurmountable obstacles on this path. What's the other one say then? You'll need to be a shrewd negotiator and ensure good relations with most communities and vote in many changes to the council. Apparently that one will also work. Interesting. Enforce the order. Do you reckon we should banish them? Because we gotta build them a new home. That's also a pain in the ass. Why do I have to relocate them because you banished them? That's what I'm wondering. Although, I guess the idea is if you don't do that, you're just death sentencing them. That's not how banishing works. And that's bad. I mean, personally, I think that they passed over a line. But I also don't want to give the Stalwarts full power, though. I don't think that's also the right thing, which is annoying. And with the way the game is wording it, I got a horrible worry that that might be what happens. Enforcing means I've got to pass the 5 laws, I think, in the thing I haven't done at all, Avarice. If I'm pretty sure. The Pilgrims wanted the heat generation shut down. Yeah, it is. Let's see what happens when we banish them. We made a save just before. The Pilgrims will be banished from New London. For this not to be a death sentence by other means, they need to have a new home. An aborted generate site at Windward Moor contains resource need for a colony, even though the site's deposits are buried deep, and its freezing wind severe. With some efforts we make it habitable, and the Pilgrims may emigrate voluntarily. 450 discontented join assassins. So they broke everything? Is that right? Stewart, tensions have risen to a fever pitch, threatening to tear the city apart. Angry mobs swarm the streets, and the city descends into a violent free-for-all. People have lost faith that you can rule to solve many problems that plague us. The problem is they haven't, though. This game has a horrible habit of just going like, you're doing really well. I literally got, guys, hold on. I got an achievement last time called Paradise City. Have all problems absent for 50 weeks in the city with at least 15k population. I know this is a video game, but the amount of times it just asks like rug pulls shit is just a little bit annoying. Or is that just me? It just feels like the game's just occasionally deciding that this is not okay anymore and we're gonna make a fuss. Even though you've done relatively well. Ongoing battles. Faction further? Do we need to bring faction further down? So how do we actually bring the further down here? I wonder. I wonder what we need to do actually do that. Is the generator upgrade already being done? Enhanced overdrive. Like, if this was a natural thing that, like, was building, which I guess you could technically say the Pilgrims were building this, but having the entire city, like... This is 13% of the population. It does feel like this was always going to go, depending on which, like, choice you picked earlier, I guess. So we need to reduce tension, so we need to build more guard towers, I guess? I don't have enough heat stamps, do I? I don't know, it's not right. I can't do anything with them, I can condemn them. That's it. People got killed in the fighting. Yeah, how do I get the tensions down quick enough? End the battles. How do I end the battles? Do I need to emigrate people? Is that right? Yeah, the finishing doesn't make any sense either, no. I guess there's another camp here somewhere. There's some nomad stuff over there. I'm not sure where this camp's supposed to be. We're supposed to help them go to? I guess the watchtower's already been built, but it doesn't help. So where do we send them to? Am I being stupid?
Steward! You hear us?
287 Star Wars died in a recent battle. They were overwhelmed as their opponents stormed with fervor in their eyes. This will lead to one side slaughtering the opposing faction. Higher fervor of warring faction means higher casualties. But how do I get that down? Oh, I see. The guards are weighing orders on what their priority should be protecting the district. So you could save lives, stop destruction, protect the people. Protect the people, protect the district. Does that bring the tension down? I don't know. I haven't got enough squads of guards anymore, I guess. I don't quite understand how we're supposed to bring the stuff down. Prisons, I guess? No, we've already... Oh, here we go, prisons. Crime is decreased. We want tension being decreased, really, don't we? Isolation prison. Sure. I'm kind of surprised you can't, like, deal with these options as they come in. We haven't got enough guards to, like, do anything else, I guess? Requires 16 guard squads to do other things. And, like, with the timescales, this kind of doesn't make an awful lot of sense either.
Steward. Do you hear us, Steward?
Can we boost mobilize enforcers?
Steward.
We got slightly more guard patrols, so now I guess we can check the district there. I don't understand how we're supposed to get the fighting down. Finish a new home, round up the pilgrims. Yeah, but where is the new home? Guys, sorry, I think I'm being really stupid. I can't see it. Where is it we're supposed to build this colony for them? Can't click in anything, so I don't quite know where it wants me to go. The gold thing to the right? No, it's just the city problems. Civil war. This will spread until you deal with it. You can use your district. You can use your any district ability to control wars or achieve a temporary preview manage to resolve all conflicts. I'm not quite sure how we resolve the conflicts. Colonies. I'm still feeling a bit rough, but I'm okay. I'm feeling a bit gribbly. But is this one here? Ah, here it is. Establish a colony. And make them leave. I use the guard watchtower in one of my settlements to... This housing district's tiny, I must have built it wrong. Yeah, I think we might need to use the surplus stuff for the generator, so we've actually got some... Wait, what? Well, better than nothing. This feels really artificial, actually. Didn't feel very natural. We dispatched continuous construction crews to start setting up Windward Moor. 1811 non-belligerent pilgrims left to join them. If we prove that Windward Moor can be self-sustainable, more will emigrate voluntarily. We can transfer control of the colony at any moment. So is that further decreases? I think I need to reload this and do that again. I think that was a mess. Because I didn't know where that thing was for ages. Let's just load that a sec. Although I'm curious, I'm actually saying that if we reload it, I'm curious, what does the other option give us? Does it immediately put you into Civil War, or do you get some option to try and, like, clean stuff up? I'm kind of curious. Might have a quick look, see what it says. I'm a little bit annoyed that you can play really well. I guess that's the point of the campaign, isn't it? I guess the campaign's a story and not a sandbox, right? So... But it is a little bit irksome to do so well, for the most part, and save as many people as we can, pulled them out of the colony early, you know, do lots of stuff.
We are calling you, Stuart.
Only to then get, like, slap-uffed. Let's have a look. Seek reconciliation. Let's see what it says. What happens? Peace will become with an overwhelming majority of delegates votes to pass peace accords, yet none will agree to hold such a vote until all sides renounce violence. You must negotiate with both factions to find out what concessions. Take care not to alienate any group too much. So there's a couple of bits. Nope, same problem. How do we know what they want?
Stuart.
Negotiate peace agreement. What do they want? Pilgrims claim they were pushed to violence to defend their place in the city. They accuse you of only having turned it into a place for stalwarts and stalwarts only, which just isn't true, and not even close to what happened. Before you even consider agreeing to lasting peace, they demand you show goodwill by integrating some of their ideas to how the city is run. Which one of their concerns do you want a peace? Move a city where we can reuse as much as possible. Equal pay, mandatory unions, free essentials. Family apprenticeship, mandatory marriage. That's weird. Dedicated motherhood, nothing for now. 3 moss filtration towers and a refurbished goods factory. I mean, that's actually a really easy one. The Pilgrims are pleased you're willing to commit to technological adaptability. If you enact 2 key elements of this vision, they'll trust you. What's the first measure? Durable goods, moss filtration towers. Refurbished goods factory. At least 1 in any industrial, we can do that. The Pilgrims require another, and moss filtration towers. Why does the UI element sit above it so you can't click the thing you want? There we go.
Stuart. What about?
I must reduce city, yeah. So it has the same sort of thing, but instead of a ban, kicking them out. If I actually have an empty building slot here, I could put something in. Research and build refurbishing goods factories. I need to research that, do I? Hey, Noble.
Lewd.
I feel like the story's an overly long tutorial for the sandbox mode. It is a little bit, I think, yeah. Refurbishing goods factory. We can do that and start building moss filtration towers as well. Which we don't have any. I need to build 3, is it? We could try this and see. Because I feel this is less stupid than building a colony. For, like, I kind of agree with everyone. Like, it sucks that they'd have to go, but it's not really our problem to make them go if they don't like living here. Like, I don't know, man. So, let's see if we can do this whole peace shit. Let's sort them out first, and we can sort everyone else out afterwards. We need more heat stamps, really. It's not very helpful if they're... Stop destruction, save lives. Let's try and save the lives of anyone in these districts. It's really not helpful if they're... The big thing is we haven't got enough heat stamps to make this work. You're planning until dawn? Has that been decent? You've been enjoying playing that? Oh, okay. So this is the colony, isn't it? It was down here, right? Yeah. So our scouts found, what was it? Clanking and grinding sounds echo over the ice. In distance we hear the entrance to ice caves. Some nights we hear violent shouting, but nothing's more terrifying than the past is the eerie silence. Reminding of our dealings in the past and be asked to be shown the caves, we should not expect anything in return. Ah, oh, kitty! Stop clawing the screen, otherwise you have to go. The nomads invited the scouts into their homes. They didn't say much, but from what the scouts saw, the caves were a place for different bands to trade food and supplies. The efficiency with which the nomads used oil for lighting and heating was particularly impressive. As a gift, their elders offered sketches of their oil heaters, some of their simplest devices, yet more advanced than anything in our own homes. Oh, that's quite nice. And a huge sawmill and kiln used by groups of nomads to produce oil from frozen timber. Engineers believe we can make the machine more efficient. If we can get on speaking terms with these nomads, we could share their machine. Yeah, let's do that. We can connect trails. Let's do that. 10 teams. Where's the nearest trail? There. Oh, it's gonna be a while to get anywhere, isn't it? Hang on, enough heat stamps for this shit. It's fine, we'll wait. Wait for a bit anyway. I don't need the oil right now. It's good to have that option though. Let's do that one. There we go. We got bigger fish to fry right now, I guess. It's a polished and pretty version. No real reason to play the original, unless you can't afford the new one. There's some fun little changes. Oh, that's actually quite nice, at least. I'm glad it's actually pretty decent. The big problem is getting this moss filtration tower. I can build another one, but... Except we can't because we haven't got enough housing district stuff. That's a little bit of a problem. So I actually might need to build another housing district and expand it just to be able to build this, which is irritating. Do I actually have enough room to do this? Do it here, I guess. Oh, that's garbage. I need to frost break nearby to make this work. Oh, that's really crap. Okay. Well, I can't do anything until I'm researched anyway, so whatever. A second Until Dawn would be really cool though. Oh, thank you for the gift sub though, Noble. We need to get everyone to like neutral first, I think. I think we gotta sort the pilgrims out first. Gotta sort them out first to make this work. Use to protect districtability on all districts and golfs. I wish I could. I don't have enough people. I need to do, again, the musk herd has been completed. We got any more that we can do anything with? That's the catch. Don't need that. Oh, there's one over here. There we go. The thin ice. We'll do that one. Crime is growing. It's annoying that I can't, you need huge amounts of guard squads, I guess, which I just don't have the, guard squads for it. Hello, Banana. I'm a little bit miffed about the way this played out, but I get it, it's the campaign, they need some way to do that, but I kind of wish it would take into account that I've kept the city, like, really good all this time. It's all been pretty efficient. Right, so I need to expand this one. And then get the moss filtration towers up. I don't think there's any... Can I put any anywhere at the moment? I don't think I can I? Literally no room. I could destroy a housing tower that we don't need right now. And I could get that. Well, we gotta wait a little bit to get this idea factory. I wonder how long we actually got to like please everybody. Star Wars is now skeptical.
Panic does nothing to end hostilities. Keep calm and do not escalate.
Pilgrims take hostages. They set fire to buildings and force them out before ruthlessly beating them. The stalwarts had to retreat, leaving many with their own behind. Negotiate their release. Relation to the pilgrims not high enough. Ransom the cat. Ransom. As far as I know, there's literally nothing we can do, but like everyone's skeptical at the moment, except for the Frostlanders, I guess, while we're waiting. Right, now we need to expand this one again. Go do it that way. Deep mining drills been destroyed. Yeah, that's cool, because like we don't have to live here after this, guys. There we go, that should do that at least. Have negative relations with all communities and all factions. Yeah. That's absolutely my fault and not the game just doing that. We've literally kept a utopia where it was so hot that people were walking around in t-shirts. Kind of incredible, really. I can't do anything until the research is finished. Then we have to build 3 weeks. Then we have to build it.
Here, Stuart.
Stuart. Nowhere.
De-radicalize Stuart. These negotiate peace. What do they want?
Stuart.
Resource abundance. Move towards it where limitless palatable guarantees like synthetic medical innovation, teaching hospital, experimental research, pharmaceutical testing. We'll do a teaching hospital. And we'll do the pharmaceutical, and we'll do the experimental treatment. I hate how the UI just doesn't let you click under it properly. Angry New Londoners grow more radical. Community leaders now openly urging New Londoners to join the Star Wars, arguing as part of the radical organization they will be better to suppress their recruitment. Encourage the initiative. Repair relations. Suppress their further. Star Wars is an effective organization. We can encourage them to join. Yeah, do that for now. Go for it. They're now opposing. You see, because everyone's angry, yeah. Yeah, the Dungeon Master decided that we're not allowed to do well for a bit, so we're having to manage for a sec. We're having to, like... Once we get the further of the pilgrims down, we've got our moss filtration towers. I need to build a factory, which is in 1 week left. Once we build the factory, that should stop the fighting, and then we can start repairing relationships, in theory. People getting killed is annoying as well. Stuart, the people no longer trust you. Oh, fuck off, cunts. This is so stupid. Oh, what's that? You've done really well for 20 odd years, but you've had like... But we've decided that you're not allowed to do well for the last like little bit. It's so tedious. I don't know, it just doesn't feel very natural. It feels a bit like... DM says it's time for stuff to go bad. Right. Now we can build the... Right, 40 more heat stamps, really? Jesus. We'll have to wait for a little bit more then. You know what? I can't. I have to wait for the heat stamps to come in. I think it's the greatest so far that appeasing the opponents won't stop this. I think you might be right. I think we might just have to reload and bin them. And there's nothing else we can do about it. Let's see what happens in a minute. The Pilgrims are not as militant now, they have a portion of what they want.
Take responsibility for your own domain.
The city is not yet what we dream of, it's a step, a crucial step towards setting things right. We might adapt to the cold and thrive and live within it. If the Stuart can maintain this, we might be able to attain this peace they keep talking about. Well, now that the stalwarts are big fucking sad. So we got a societal thing to do, haven't we? We gotta change the treatment over. Experimental trees.
Stuart.
Steward.
We're getting more people on the council. So shouldn't you guys be fucking off now? All fighters lack further. There we go. These guys need...
Stuart.
Steward. Steward.
We'll grant them an agenda. What do the council want to vote on? Standardizing scouts. What do they actually want? Scouts will be trained as they have been for decades. What's the current law on that one? Pathfinding. They don't like pathfinding scouts, do they? Guys, let's all vote no. Let's all vote no on this one. And because that way we've managed to give them the ability to say something, but we sort of said they're not allowed to have it. I feel this completely invalidates everything you did prior to this. Yeah, pretty much. If you get enough people saying no, we might be alright. If not, it doesn't matter too much, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyone else gonna vote? Alright.
The proposed law has been rejected.
Nice. Sorted. They're still hostile, but they're less hostile, I guess.
Steward!
We are calling you, Steward.
I can grant them an agenda on the next one as well. Do I need to change any laws?
Steward.
Do you hear us, Steward?
Where is that dangerous level? Can I... Now they're not fighting, can I repair this? No. How do we get this back to it then? Am I misunderstanding? Why is it because tension's still? If I build another watchtower, will that help? Yeah, let's get the patrol on the go. Alright, we've got our scoots have been somewhere else, haven't they? Where have the scoots been? Over here somewhere? Here. A makeshift mine from the nomads. A group of nomads have dug a coal mine using it to fuel. A quick exchange between them and their scouts suggests they'll give us the site if we provide them enough food to travel elsewhere. Yeah, we don't need the coal though. And this gives us 300 prefabs if we want to. A dried oil well. Don't want either of those things right now, I don't think. Foraging valley. Let's harvest that. Get some extra food in here. Anything else we want? We've got the teams at the moment. This gives me the sort of End of Dead Rising vibes where I'm like slightly annoyed. Where it's okay, but I'm just like, this feels a little bit like artificial, you know? That's a bit of a bummer. We need to get tension down, I think, to make these like... .46 fighters killed, 29 injured. Okay. There's no further left, but they're still fighting. Yeah, I think the tension has to come down. I think. Yeah. Once that watchtower's in, I think if we build another housing district and expand it out.
Lewd.
Actually, how many I've got plus 60. I can get rid of another. I can get rid of another one of these. I can get rid of both of these, in fact. Once they're gone, I can put another couple of watchtowers in. That should fix that. Hello, robot. Welcome back in. Good to see you. You're so cold. You can always throw it in the furnace, dude. No. Oh, apparently that's sorted. You managed to steer us clear of the tension crisis. Apparently. Now severe. Does that mean they're going to start winding down a bit? That'd be grand. Thank you, robot. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well there. They don't seem to be bogging off, but deep. Right, we've also got to do the hospital, haven't we? We've got to research the hospital. We've got to change things around, but hey, if we can get this to work, so be it. There we go. Right, I need to ice break some more swag, so I've got some more room to... Research and act experimental treatment. Experimental treatment's the next in here, right, isn't it? Yeah.
Hero Stewart!
Steward!
There shouldn't be as much fighting anymore, but it's not really getting there, are we? Tension is still severe. I think I need more, might need some more peeps.
Encourage your delegate to vote for peace. A vote for peace is a vote against war.
Oh man, this game is chugging now with these saves. Oof. The only thing I find a little bit crazy is that we are at the end of the world where there is nothing else and you've got people just being this insane. Maybe it's too realistic, I don't know. I know the wear is at dangerous level, but I still can't repair it because there's ongoing battles. But there kind of shouldn't be any ongoing battles now. Not quite sure why we've still got ongoing battles. They're not coming down at all. And that's still pilgrims. And according to this, pilgrims should be okay. "70 fighters killed, 54 injured." So they're now the New London's now hostile again. Like it's degrading again really badly.
Stewart.
I'll make them a promise. Repeal heat recycling. I don't know who likes that one. Promise to research mechanical scouts. Sure. Tension is now notable, but they're still fighting. Is this bugged? Or do I have to like just have enough people that I can suppress it in every single one? Is that the shtick? I still don't have enough. So I need... Can I get more guards? Guard tower peeps. I wonder. I guess I need more guard watchtowers to actually make this work. Have I got any options to get extra guards? I do, don't I? I haven't got enough scouts to do this though. Annoying. I could stop some... I could stop these ones for now. And use this to get some more guards. It'll take a few weeks, but... Best way to even go about this way. 4 weeks. Alright, let's do it. Let's get some extra guards on the go. But a little bit frustrating this, but I'm annoyed that they're still fighting, even though we've sorted this, in theory. Like, the tension is now lower. And we've done what they've asked. Ugh, can't do anything else about it at the moment. Bit wacky, this. I feel like I can't do much yet. I just need to wait it out. I need to expand out this... Build another I feel I need to spam watchtowers until I've got enough guard squads to like deal with this, which is also very irritating. Right, we should be able to now build we should now be able to be the teaching hospital, right? Ah, why? UI, please. That one. Teaching hospital. And where does this need to go? Is this in housing? Okay. I think we can't put it anywhere else, can we? No. Wait a sec, I guess. Oh, I got enough guards now? Alright. That's all 5. Gotta build the teaching hospital as soon as that's expanded. What did I say I'd also do? Promise the stalwarts, okay. They want... Mechanized scouts. Both hostile. I don't know if this is come backable, but we'll see, I guess. Let's see if I can build this teaching hospital. See what happens. Oh, we need to vote on this. We need to vote on this experimental research, don't we? You are reviled. Yeah, I wasn't before, was I? But the game's decided otherwise. Change proposal. We need to we need to actually do it on this one, don't we? Experimental treat. You're not allowed to change the law posed by delegates. For fuck's sake! Oh, that's so stupid. Fine. This is allow productive outsiders. I'm kind of like whatever on this one. Vote as you see fit, honestly. I'm gonna see if I can call an emergency council session for the next one. Vote as you see fit, peeps. Oh, I feel like I've kind of wasted my effort making the city work so well before. I'm a little bit sad about that, honestly. Like, I feel like we had a really good city going, and then the game decided otherwise. Hello, Psychoshibi. See how we get on.
The delegates have spoken. The law is tabled.
Alright. Council in recess. Can't we call an emergency session? Relationships will worsen with all communities. Yeah, fuck it. Tough luck. I need this to work. Conservative treatment. Experimental treatment. Propose. Right, we want this one to go through. We want this one to go through. So we need to vote yes on this one. We have to fix the votes, peeps. We have to fix the votes. It's because I'm assuming because this game's not really a city builder in the campaign. It's a puzzle game, but it still feels really bad the way this goes. But all right, We need to pass this one, so let's hopefully we have enough to pass this one.
The delegates
Nice.
have spoken.
Worth
the
it.
law takes effect.
Well, we need to build the teaching hospital. Wait, we need to build. We need to build 2 teaching hospitals? Is that right? Or is that I can't build one yet?
The delegates have reached a decision. A new law takes
Shit.
hold.
I think we need to build a second one. Oh no, we're in the middle of building one. Sorry, we're in the middle of building one. That should hopefully fix that. And I hopefully get some of our friggin' districts back, because I can't do anything until we've got some, Relationships with stewards repudes, faction decreases. Alright. They're happy. They're unhappy again. Oh, they won't bog off though. Oh, now it's happening. This doesn't make any sense, by the way. The Pilgrims got exactly what they wanted, then stayed just fucking us up for no good reason. It's bad. Go. I don't think we actually need that many guards now, but whatever. Keep it for now. Right, so how the hell do we repair this now?
Steward, steward.
Lewd.
We have to fund them, probably, I guess. Here you go.
Steward.
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 Are you listening?
Steward.
Make him a promise. Weather adjusted shifts? Frontier footholds? Expedition support? We'll promise to research. Cool. Temporary stop to the fighting. You've put an end to all the pitched battles. You can expect a respite from violence for several weeks, but as long as the militants exist and no permanent solution to the conflict has been found, fighting will break out again. Civil wars will start if it takes too long to resolve the conflict. Yay. I have no trust still, I see. How am I supposed to get my trust back, I wonder? We were basically at, like, positive trust the entire game. That's so annoying. I don't know if there's any, like... Hey, Holly. Still feeling a bit rough, but getting there. And look! They were massively in our favour after doing their thing, and now they've suddenly gone back down again in the course of, like, a few days. What's the point of the fucking bars if they're not actually going to show anything realistic? Here, you can have everything you want. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, we hate you again, sorry. What's the point? Okay, so we actually need to repair these districts. They're now fucked off, right? We got plenty of prefabs to repair everything though. The problem is they destroyed really important buildings that I need cores for. So that's kind of a bit of a bummer. Not quite sure what we're going to do about that one. We need to actually use outsider stuff then. That's still on at the moment, I think. Yeah. This has food if we want it. This UI is falling apart, Christ. This has those and this has people. Fine. So we need to do... Is there any that are already close? Connect trails, connect trails. There's a core, which we'll take. Is there any other stuff here? That one. material stockpile. This is the shipwreck camp, isn't it? We can do that. That one's not connected, is it? How are we gonna go here? Over this way, I guess. Oh. Why does that not count? That's on the trail. Can't even click on the... Oh, there we... I... Bruh. 5 weeks, fine, we can do that though. Alright. Okay. You're cool at watching Shattered Memories, the spooky Silent Hill? I never really cared for Shattered Memories that much, actually. I think it does some fun stuff, but it's not been my favourite. I actually don't know what we're supposed to do here. We got 2 cores. I guess we can... Oh, cat. Excuse me, darling. Can I possibly relocate you, darling? Would you mind? Would you mind if I relocate you? Is that okay? I'm gonna relocate you down on the floor. Is that alright? So I can actually see what I'm doing. I need to actually get a... There we go. Need to build 2, I think. Where was the other one they destroyed? Was it over here? New London's demands met. Yay. We're at -22 still. Awesome. I need to research frontier footholds. Time. Which is where? Oh, over here. Frontier footholds. It wasn't being wholly serious, but it's fun to revisit the bad dad simulator. It's funny if you just do nothing but like stare at boobs the entire game, and the game's just like Harry's just obsessed with nothing but titties. You're like, alright, dude. Right, this should get our production up and running again, at least a little. I think they destroyed loads of stuff though. But, you know, we'll have to make do, I guess. That should be repaired. Have we got the core coming back in? We do, don't we? Alright, we're back up and running. Sort of. Oh, man, what a fucking mess.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Okay, colder season. How's the Dreadnought doing, though? Actually, still fine. Dreadnought don't complain. They don't trust me either, apparently. I'm not quite sure why, but... Pass peace accords. Well, that's not going to happen, is it? The votes on mechanized scouts. Again, vote as you see fit on this one. I'm kind of like, whatever. I think it's fine. Don't think there'll be anything wrong with that. Go ham. Man, this has been wacky. I guess it would have been technically easier to basically banish them, but like, it's kind of insane that the trust in you is gone when it wasn't you that made the problem. I don't think that was a particularly good idea, and it feels a bit shitty. And now that we've temporarily put a problem, like, no one still trusts us, that didn't budge the trust meter at all. Like, nanny? It is, it's nice it's working a bit better. Yeah.
The measure half
Okay, now they're hostile again, they're neutral, they're hostile, they're hostile. I actually don't know what to do here.
Take note. A new rule enters.
I don't know how we're supposed to get them to be better at this point. I think this might be game over. I'm not quite sure what to do here. I can make them another promise. Promise to repel heat recycling. Promise to research waste incineration. I've researched heat overclocking. Sure. We got decent money, but you can't always fund them at the moment. Like, it needs more. I can grant them an agenda on the next one. Pilgrims are pissy again. It doesn't seem to budge the things, unless I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm not understanding how it's working. Frostline's promise to met. Yay. Good. Restore overall trust to tolerated or higher? Again, 11 weeks. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? Like, this has so killed my enthusiasm for playing this. It's so annoying. Like, it's just the game went from you're doing fine to no, everything sucks. Like, just kaboom, and it's just GG. So we're actually gonna lose here, I think. I think this is GG. We'll see what happens, but I don't think we're I think you being ousted is not good. I think us being ousted is game over. I think it is, but we'll see. It put us down to like -25, and even though we've been keeping our like promises everywhere, like nothing's really changed. Yeah, not a lot I can do here, I think. Do your best Arthur's impression is tempting. But I think, even though we're all positive, by the way, like all our resources are met, our heat demands are easily met in this cold season. Everything is going well. Technically, like people are living their best life. People are just fucking butthurt because the game said they had to be. Oh, so annoying. And I can't actively make all their stuff any better. Even though we've just met some of the promises for people, they're immediately going back to hostile. Like, shrug. I don't know. Whatever. Is it me or does this seem a little bit asinine? It just feels like it's just like flipped a switch and like, okay, this is gonna be really hard, but for like not very natural reasons. Like I don't quite know what you're supposed to do when the fighting starts. Like what's the plan? You're supposed to immediately. I think you're supposed to already. Oh god, I bet you're supposed to preempt the fighting with more guards so you can quell the fighting straight away to avoid deaths, to avoid it spiraling out of control. That's bullshit, and I fucking hate it. Completely dog shit, I think. Because I think we're about to lose in 5 weeks. And you don't think with the peace accords? No, because because we've had to promise. We had to get the peace accords. Every faction has to be favorable, but all the factions are super fucking butthurt. So I don't understand how we're supposed to do that. Could we load an earlier save? Yeah, but I'm not sure I can be asked anymore. I think this is me done. I don't think this is fun enough now. Now I know the game's just gonna go like flip a switch and just do its own thing. I don't think I care. which is a bit sad. Like, what's the point? Like, we could easily just load. I think we'll have to. If we want to actually finish the campaign, we load, we kick the pilgrims out, and done. That's what we have to do. Trust of the New Londoners rises. Yay, so we met one of our demands. Look, we're now at minus 14. It went minus 3%. Or plus 3%. For a 12-week promise or whatever, that was plus 3%. We're up minus 25. We just have no hope of getting into positive. I'm kind of curious what's going to happen. This feels like it was a smidge unwinnable from the way it spiraled. We'd have to, like, give them a... We can't make them a promise. Can't grant them an agenda. Can't raise any funds. So it's just... We're just going to wait this out. I'm kind of curious. Like, what happens when we run out of trust? Wait. Trust is restored? What? 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 That's not even true, though. We're at minus, what, 14? And now all the factions have gone up again? Huh? Someone explain that to me? Can I call for peace right now? No, because we are tolerated. Apparently we're tolerated again. Pathfinder Scouts. So they're just changing this back again from what it was. You know what, it doesn't matter. Sure. Maybe the effect of making peace, you have to show promise to show you'll keep them, but it didn't say that. Get off. Out of my tea. Not for you. Why? What? That doesn't make any sense. I should have just lost. I should have just lost. That should have been game over. We didn't meet the criteria the game was meeting. Didn't make any sense.
Lewd.
Alright. Are we voting the thing we just did back again? Yeah. See, this is why this is kind of stupid as well, but whatever. Cool, fine. Shunning progress. So now they're less butthurt. So now we have some time to do stuff, so we can grant agenda to people. Who's the most butthurt? What do you want? What would you like? Promise to research mandatory crowding? City-run alcohol shops. Start a quest to pass it. I will research dedicated motherhood for you. Because I can do that really easily. I don't have to pass it, so... There we go. That's the frontline... No, that's... I want to fund their projects, but I can't yet. We've got 20 scouts at the moment. Is there anything we need to do? I'm really annoyed. Well, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Do you think that was a bug? Well, that was in the minus so far. I mean, it must have been, I feel, at this point. Do we want any more oil? I mean, sure. What? What's the best way to get there? Sure, I'll have some oil. Why the fuck not? I don't think we need these people anymore, so we can probably turn that off. I got 87 guards. Sweet. What else have we got? Don't need any of those, don't need those, don't need that. That's on the way, that's on the way. I don't need anything else really at the moment. We need to probably go exploring some other places. Is there anywhere actually left to explore? I got a cat in front of the screen so I can't see as easily, but I think... Have we explored everywhere? Oh, we might have done. Oh no, we got this one. Nothing would go wrong. We got one core at the moment. Right next to New London? Well, this one, yeah. Man, I am actually genuinely quite butthurt about all of that. Like, I think that was really poor. I don't know, maybe I'm just butthurt. Who knows? Use Grant Agenda on the Frostlanders.
Stewart.
There you go. I've got 9 weeks left to grant them an agenda.
Stewart.
We're researching dedicated motherhood. Problem is we're never going to be able to pass PISA cores on the counter if I'm fucking granting an agenda to everybody all the time. But whatever. Our food stocks are like super high right now. I could actually like turn this down a smidge. There we go. Or I could like turn off the surplus. Make a difference. How are we doing over in the other one? Are you getting your stuff back? Yep, you're all fine. Cool. Have I seen the new Persona like from the Persona devs? You mean Metaphor? Yeah, I've been playing it, man. It's really, really good. It's really, 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 really good. Like, genuinely. Couldn't recommend it enough. There's a really hefty demo that carries over to the main game. I'd say just download it. Why are you fucking sad? What now? What has irked you here?
Stewart.
It's too soon to do that again. Gosh of the Pilgrims, there we go. Be less sad. Use Grand Agenda on the Pilgrims? Wait, what? Why is that? Oh, is it, do I have to keep granting them agenda to keep them happy? Is that what this is? I'll just fund their project. In a second, that'll help. You're playing Metaphor while watching? It's awesome. Yeah, I'm just... I don't know where I think I've just got a new party member. The 4th party member is what I think, if I'm going to be as coy as possible. I don't quite know what like other favors I can do here. I can make another promise. Oh yeah, actually I can make a promise to somebody, can't I? Who wants to be promised?
Stewart.
You cannot have one pending for them. Oh, because I've already got them to grant them agenda. I might have to wait a second. Once the council recess is over, we can vote and immediately grant agenda on the New Londoners. A hidden progress bar? Could be, yeah. It's hard to say, isn't it? Marginally decreased by neutral, marginally decreased by skeptical. Why are they skeptical? Like, whoa. Here you go, have some fucking money, you cunts. Stop being skeptical. A wise use of public funds. You can fuck off an old chum. Right, that's been built. I've got way too much oil. Like, what a terrible situation we find ourselves in. We basically solved the game in terms of, like, other stuff. Okay, we're just gonna... Here we go. Right, is that now? One day. Let's do that immediately. Okay. So what do they want? Frontier footholds. Sounds fantastic. Guys, vote as you see fit. Honestly, it feels like everything we did kind of didn't matter. I guess maybe that's what the game's teaching you, to please everyone, nothing you do ever matters. Or, you know, alternatively, they could have taken into account how well we ran the city to this point. Then that could have built into the trust bar as that went up. and then it would have de-radicalized people. You had an extra option to de-radicalize people because you'd ran it so well. Even though they were cross, you could use extra stuff. It would say like, yes, but I've done this, and this over the course of the 20 years I've been running the city. Give me a bit of leeway and give me some time. I will make this work. That would have been really cool. Do I need to grant the agenda to New Londoners? Don't I need them all to be favourable? I actually don't know at this point. I think they all have to be favourable, I think, to make this work. I'm not entirely sure. I need a 2/3 majority.
Are in. The measure passes.
But if I don't give them that, then they're going to get really butthurt again, aren't they? So how do I do the peace... Explore laws. Where's the peace rule? 2/3 delegate must support this law. Tensions greatly decreased. We got 9 weeks.
The delegates have reached
Look how
a
fucked this
decision.
UI is, man.
A new law takes hold.
So I can propose it to them, but then I can't do the thing I want to do.
Stewart.
I don't know what we do here, actually, because they're going to be really fucking butthurt if I don't give them that, I think. I'm going to save it and see what stupid shit. Like, if you... The fact you can only vote on one law at a time is also extremely aggravating. Like, they sit for, like, they wait for 10 weeks before they can do anything else. It's bananas. So I guess we have to wait now to see if that New Londoner vote just completely fucks us. Because they're a massive part of the city, and I can't do anything else with them except grant them the agenda. The First News of Terror? Is that good? Is it a good show, or is it, like, a bit messy? I should build... You know what we should build while we're just dicking around? A food stockpile hub. All these pricks want more food. Might as well give it to them. Let's see how butthurt they get. I'm guessing this is me not keeping my promise, and they're going to be really sad, which is going to ruin everything. Which means I'm going to have to immediately do that. Which means I then have to immediately do it for the next one. So we end up in a spiral of not being able to do the peace accords. I think. Trust falls, relationships fall. I'm gonna fund their project though. There you go. Have some money, you cunts. Right, let's try. So they're a bit sad I didn't let them have the thing, but I've given them some money, so let's see how far they get. Knut. Yeah, baby! Oh, Knut the sheep. Fine, man. I don't think there's anything else to do now except for like power through and wait. I can make them a promise instead. Pick one of 3 promises. I promise to pass mechanized scouts. No, these are all laws though. I can't research anything for them. None of these are feasible at the moment. Is there anyone who wants shit researched? Let's have a look. Make a promise. I promise to research whether... There we go. Sorted. Easy peasy. Let's do that. They'll be really happy we do that. Where is it? Weather adjusted shifts? So what we need to do is wait and propose a law. And then we gotta do it before the pilgrims get themselves in a fucking tizzy as well over literally nothing. This wouldn't be a thing if you could vote on more than one thing at a time and say like, actually there's an important emergency law we could do that doesn't immediately bring the trust down with everybody, which is also insane. So many things in this are just like, bruh, what the fuck are you doing? Alright, I need some paracetamol. I got toothache. Or gumache, I guess. We just finished exploring as well, haven't we? So, Jeanette must use stand and stretch in front of the TV tonight. No, this is paracetamol. This is not for kiddies. This is for me. Oh, I need to get a drink of water, actually. 2 secs. I can't do it from it. The whole like-dislike metric's too simplistic to function. Yeah, it's just too basic. It's too basic. It needs to be more like Civ, where like, I don't know, like they actually have some more granular stuff to this, I feel. Because you hover over it and it feels granular, but it doesn't feel like it when you're playing it. 3 weeks, you know what? Nyum. I still can't fund them. Oh, this is our new place, wasn't it? What we got here? Coal. Create a research outpost. Cute. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Oh, research outpost it is. Right. In 3 days, we will attempt to vote on the peace accords. Can I bribe anybody in the meantime?
Let's do it.
No. I'm too much of a broke-ass bitch to fund them.
Stupid.
Right. Peace accords. 64 people are against. Law opposed. 2/3 of the delegates must... Yes, that's not going to happen. I think you have to play babysitter and get them all up to friendly before that happens. No. So we actually need to reload that save we made. Before we let that thing expire. I think it's this one. I love that they hate peace. It's good stuff. This is clever. I suspect the whole like dislike is too simplistic and it's like in Total Warhammer. Yeah, that Total Warhammer is actually pretty decent. Man, I feel this kind of dropped the ball massively towards the end. That's a bit sad. I wonder if the city builder mode is more interesting than this, because this has been pretty shitty. What a sad downgrade I feel compared to the other one. Would have been too easy. Yeah, but this is just a bar filling exercise at this point now. We've already got all of our resources. Right. This is what I suspected though, which is why I'm gonna have to grand gender on these fucking salty cunts. There we go. So we're gonna have to literally spend. So this is 9 weeks. This is 11 weeks. We're gonna have to spend the next 10,000 years granting agendas to people. So they're just finishing off there. We could send some guards over to shut that down, actually. Fuck them. Go to Baron's camp of knobbery. They're saying they kept fighting while you had promises for the factions. Did you have promises for every faction at the same time? We had to do a promise for the Pilgrims and the Stalwarts for it to work. Okay, so we need to make a... What promise do you want? Promise to research? Yeah, that was it. Weather adjusted shifts, wasn't it? God, this UI is so bad. Look, you have to multiple clicks in there. Arg. So shitty. Right, worker shifts. There you go. Frostlanders research ideas. I don't know how we're supposed to keep getting them up. Like, I guess we have to just keep bribing them
Steward.
until they stop being such salty little pricks. What we need is heat stamps now, basically. Right. Tesla Peaks been explored. That's the coal. That's the mysterious towers. Oh, we should actually have a look at that, I guess. That's for prefabs. Boring. Research outpost. Yeah. I don't think there's anywhere left to explore, didn't we say that? Are we good? We've explored everywhere. Feels like it, doesn't it? Where's no Chivo for exploring everywhere? So we're researching this weather adjusted shifts. We gotta give money to people every so often to keep them from being fucking salty little shitbags.
Steward.
Need 700 heat stamps to make them less brick.
Steward.
What the guy's saying, fulfilling one wish for each faction is likely enough to get them to stop fighting. That coupled with the insane relationship bars and them suddenly reverting makes me think it's convinced something weird happened. Maybe? I don't know. I feel the game's not particularly well programmed towards the end, so who knows. I mean, the fact that we were like... We had minus 23, and the game was like, you need to get it into the positive to make this work, and then all of a sudden we were okay, and I'm like, Did that actually matter then? Like, you know what I was bitching about Hunt Showdown's dog shit UI? This game makes that game's UI look really good. It's kind of incredible. Oh god, is it crashed or is it saving? Saving, I think. Hidden modifiers. There's something working underneath the the bones of this, isn't there, I think. I don't know what we're supposed to do now to make them all happier. Keep promising them agendas on the thing so they can swap the laws every 2 seconds, I guess. Test the crater. This is the prefab thing. They found an isolated crater with unpowered electrical towers on top of sheer cliffs from all sides. That's for prefabs. I don't need prefabs though. I literally don't need half this stuff. We need food, which we don't really have. Oh, Baron's Cave. We can get... We can develop our own operation and get heat stamps. Bro. Encourage the servants to take the goods and start a new life in New London. For 900 Frostlanders. What's my good stockpile at? No point. Yeah, we can start bribing people though, I guess. There we go. Have I got anything on overclocked at the moment? I don't think I do I? Anything I can build that would be cool? Can we build fun shit that might be useful? I think so. Oh, we've got a... What are we doing? Oh, still 2 weeks on the thing. Make a promise. What promise do you want? It's just passing laws now. 40 weeks to pass heat overclocking. I don't know if I can do that though. I don't think we got enough love if people like us enough at the moment.
Stewart.
Reminded the Elden Ring DLC where it was a fun romp for the whole while before turning to a tedious endurance test at the 11th hour. Yeah, pretty much. Which is always a bit sad. I think, to be fair, sometimes it is quite hard to stick a landing. It is quite hard to stick a landing. I cannot have a promise pending for this community? Oh, it's because they've already still got one, is it? What promise do you want?
Stewart.
Research communal parenthood. That's an easy one. Researching's a doddle. Oh, UI, please, work! How does something so basic as the UI just not get, This one's great, can you just research it for 50 and they get happy about it? Have I tried it again since they changed the last boss fight? Nah. The DLC overall, the exploration in the DLC was fun. The new locations were cool. Some of the boss fights were decent, others were just terrible. From Software's got this horrible habit of in the DLCs of just, like, bloating health bars and making everything hit really hard. Which, like, I don't mean to be a big head. I like to think I'm pretty skilled at those games for the most part. But even I have a limit of when I find these things a bit tedious. Like, I really do. Like, I get to the point where I just look at a boss fight with how hard it hits and how little damage you do. I'm just like, man, fucking hell. I'm just not sure I can be bothered. Okay, so the council, right. So we've now got a, what's this for? Production efficiency, yeah. Again, vote as you see fit, peeps. Go for it. I don't think this one isn't really mattering. We just promise to give them a voice. If you want production efficiency, which I don't think we need at this point, but we can if we want. Why not? Hello, cat. That's where you are, your tolerance is much lower, I don't even try from the From games anymore. Like, I enjoy Elden Ring, and I enjoyed the DLC, experiencing for the first time, and some of the bosses. Do you know what I think would make better DLC for Elden Ring? A boss rush mode, or a Sekiro boss selection mode. That would be cool. Where you could actually just choose the fights you want to fight and fuck around with them. Like, Sekiro was awesome for that, and I know they're not the same sort of games, but it's fun. Just add some shit like that in there. That'd be cool. The overclocking's passed, I guess.
The proposed law has been
There you go.
approved.
Efficiency's been increased. Score. And now we can give, who is it? Crosslanders. No, it's Pilgrims next, is it? I notice I'm not doing this. I think the game's doing this. So the Pilgrims want to have a grand agenda. There you go. I think the rest of it, I don't know whether I'm fighting a losing battle here. I don't know how to otherwise improve relations, really, but... Oh no, Avalon gets to work in the mines. Sucks, dude. You're not playing Dundamus Die, it's boring. See, I actually love the Bayonetta, like, crazy modes and stuff, because I find the way the combat works in those games quite fun, but... What's going on here? This is... Oh, I think it's because, like, the Biowaste hothouses stuffed it. I think now we just have to juggle these. They're favorable now. I think we have to get everyone to favorable, right? I can give them money. There's nothing else I can really do, though, with these peeps. We're researching communal parenthood, that's for the stalwarts. They're already happy. I need to give some money to other people now, I guess. I need to do something with our Frostlands teams. I don't know what we're gonna do really at this point. I need to probably take. I probably need to get this more food at some point. We've got more oil. There's a we want the cores? Oh, we can't. That's just prefabs. There's no more cores to be found. I think we're out of core. Kitty. Kitty. Thank you. We can get more people in. If we wanted to. Which should give us more money. Sure. Let's do that. Let's get some more peeps in. We got plenty of housing for them. Yo, Mo, I'm not sure if you said watch him in the hospital. Oh no, are you okay, dude? Everything's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure what else we can really do here at this point.
Steward.
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 For the Frostlanders, I need to give them lots and lots of money to improve things. I can't promise them anything else, yeah.
Steward.
They want me to research extraction strongholds. Nice. That's an easy one. If the UI will let me click through it. Click, 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 click. There we go. We can do that. Easy peasy. I mean, look at this. We're just bar filling now. Just literally bar filling. We've already solved the crisis. We're just waiting now. Alright, so what do they want? Extraction strongholds. Just this one. There we go. Can you see how the different parties will vote now? Let's have a look. Explore laws. Rule. No, it doesn't say. I kind of feel they've really beefed this at the end. Oops, beefed it. We're gonna start losing food. We got one core. I think we need to build a deep drill the food on our last core. Yeah, we got no other cores at the moment, I don't think. Since they destroyed two of the buildings that had cores in them. And the generator got like a 40 core upgrade, which doesn't seem to do anything useful. Big sad. And it's... although it'll be warmer soon, so I guess it doesn't matter as much. Our food stockpile's full again. Let's build another one. Impatience grows. Oh, fucking... oh, God. The population is growing restless and anxious among the former militants rising. We may not be at war, but far from attaining peace. We cannot reach an accord. We'll take out arms. We will solve this one way or another. Should the peace not be signed soon, we will squander our only chance of halting the conflict. What am I supposed to do, though? Like, how are we supposed to just manage this, honestly? Kind of incredible, really. Like, I'm literally trying my best to, like, do this as much as we can. Use Grand Agenda on the stalwarts? No, that is not something I promised. So that's obviously something else that's coming out to play here, isn't it? I guess we'll see what they're like now that they're all... I got some more money, I can force feed these stupid cunts. Oh.
Steward.
Too soon, one day. I can force feed them some more money in a second. Fucking plebs. Won't let me go into this? No, it should do. There we go. There you go. Pricks, have some money. Fucking clowns. We're now minus 150 food. Yeah, figured as much. We got a vote. Dedicated motherhood. I'm gonna say no to that one personally. But although maybe saying yes to that would also be fine. I don't know. It doesn't matter too much, I guess. But I feel that it would be kind of nice if, like, the final chapter did like a tally of everything you've done, and each person will go like, you took funds from us at this point, so we don't like you as much, but you did this for us at this point. You decided to do this in Winterhome, so we really don't like that. But at the same time, you did this law, this law, this law. Like, it looks at what you've done, and like, see how that went. I think that would have been really cool. The fact that it just went, it's riots now. Oh, everyone hates you now. Wow, that got absolutely flattened. Lol. Right, we're gonna finish this research. New Londoners are now happy. We've got 3 of them are happy with us. In 9 weeks, a new law is available. 8 weeks. The Star Wars will suddenly hate us, though, if we don't do that in 8 weeks. So what I'm going to do now is make a save and see if the game's going to try and screw us. Otherwise, I have to grant it the Stalwarts so they can make a stupid law that no one wants. Wait until that one's done, then try and do peace again. We'll have to do it that way. We're literally watching bards go up at this point. How boring. What a fucking disaster the end of this game is. That's how sad. Right. Let's basically zoom through this because nothing else is happening of interest. The Frost and the Fury, she broke their word. What? Oh wait, whose was that? Fuck, whose was that? Food district. Didn't I delete this? We have minus 150 food. These guys are all gonna starve though now. Doesn't matter if we solve the problem. We are dead. Rip. Because they destroyed our food. F and pepperoni. I don't think there's any other food district we can literally. I don't think there's any other food available. We are fooded out, man. Import food. I don't think there's any food we can import, I don't think. I guess we could do food from somewhere else, maybe? We could have a look and see if the Dreadnought has food. Move a load of people over. No, it doesn't. No food at the Dreadnought. Because we haven't got any cores, so it's just... that's just kind of GG. Oh no, Ammon's gone to the mines again. Wow, I'm getting screwed. I've got food stockpile, but there's no other actual, like, food stuff coming in. We've actually got food that's on its way out, so when that runs out, we're actually going to be even worse off. I actually don't know how this, oh, there's one here. Hunt the seals. Great hunting site. Wait. Relationships improve? Oh, let's fucking fraud that. There we go. Easy peasy one. Got some great relationship bonus. I need 1,000 heat stamps to make them. Can I make him a promise? Nah, fuck him. Fuck off, guns. Food will be available for 211 weeks. That might sound like a not my problem. They might kick me out. How blessed. I actually don't know how you're supposed to manage the food situation when the game doesn't give you enough food stuff to do that. Unless I'm misunderstanding how the food thing works. Because in this district, there's no food remaining, so the only one is the deep soil one. But there's nothing to improve the deep soil to feed your peeps. You'd have to make a better efficiency of the area, I guess, but I don't quite know how that will work. I actually generally don't know what you're supposed to do there. The Stalwarts have been... Oh, well, you didn't promise them either? Fuck off, man. Literally. They're still favourable. They're favourable. They're favourable. They're neutral. I can't fund them. Sad. I can't make them any better right now. Here we go. Let's see if we can get away with it. Vote on what? Why? Change proposal. Fuck off. Peace. People are divided. Propose. I can't propose it. I guess the game won't let me because they've decided to do something else. Shrug. It doesn't say why we can't propose it, but we can't. I guess because they're doing some other stupid law that doesn't matter. And it won't let me. Have I promised an agenda? Yeah. Well, the game is non-stop promising me stuff that I don't remember backing up. It's just constantly. We had a Stalwarts one and we had another one. Maybe if I get through those two. Let's reload the game. Let's have a look. It's just like non-stop. I don't understand. It just doesn't make an awful lot of sense. I guess we have to... Maybe we have to call an emergency thing in. But they all get butthurt about that. Fucking knows. This UI is barely holding on at this point. Oh god, how did this game get so poor? It was going so well. I hate to be that, like, 4chan poster board guy, but, like, this is literally artificial difficulty at its best. Like, this isn't a difficult situation. This is... You did everything right, you played the game really efficiently, it's decided no longer that that's okay, and they just thrown in something random at the end, and now you're just filling bars. Would I rather the end of this game, or Dead Rising? Dead Rising's ending was also dog shit, to be fair. I'd rather neither. Like, what's difficulty about this? We're just fast-forwarding 8 weeks at a time, where endless promises come by, where I have to keep meeting these promises. So we need to grant agenda on the Frostlanders first. We have to wait. Council's in recess? Okay. So why can't I grant them an agenda?
Stewart.
The agenda for the current session cannot already... What? Why? Huh? New law available. I think the UI is bugged. I think we have to wait until this is gone. I think. It says the council's in recess, but I can't grant them an agenda. It won't let me, which doesn't make any sense because it should not be in recess. Drug? Cross Falls. Restart the game? Yeah, okay. This generally feels like something hasn't quite worked right, doesn't it? The UI is just falling apart. It can't cope, but... So, well, yeah, like, we're at the end of the game anyway. Either we manage to do this, or we run out of food. And there's no middle ground here because there's just not enough food. The deep deposits can't be improved, and you can never have more than one on each thing, for whatever bizarre reason, for what I could see. So I don't quite know what we're supposed to do there, either. Watch the ending on YouTube? No, I don't want to, though, because it doesn't feel very good. It doesn't feel earned or rewarded. Let's try again. Continue. Maybe the game really wants you to just chuck out the pilgrims or something? I don't know. Sorry, I'm coming across really whiny, but I'm disappointed because this was really fun, and now it's not. And I feel they've done a really bad job at this. And it's pretty disappointing to see that they've done such a piss poor job at the end. Like, is that what they really wanted? Just a box ticking exercise and bar filling? Like, to finish your game? No challenge, no... Just click one thing, click another, click one thing, click another. And all the previous work meant nothing? Is that what they wanted?
Steward.
That's funny, I guess.
Steward.
I can't grant the agenda because it's a fix. Yeah, I guess something happened and it's not going to let me, so I'm always going to break my promise on this one. On both of them, they're literally both going to break. I can't fix that. I just can't fix that. So that's always going to happen. So I don't know how we get around that problem. I can't keep my promise. The game just literally won't let me. I could call an emergency one, but relations will get worse. I don't know, but I can't use grant agenda for some reason. The agenda or for the current council session cannot already be fixed. What does that even mean? Why can it not already be fixed? What does that mean exactly? And why can't I grant it? Why do they all sour if you cause an emergency meeting? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do here, honestly, at this point. The game's kind of bugged out with its button here. Like, it says it's in recess, but the button here says it's not. So I can't give them the trust thing that they want, and now they're getting upset with me. I promised to pass. I can't promise, because I can't research. I can't do anything. I granted the agenda to the party, but I didn't. I was stacking them up and waiting. And we've only got 30 weeks before they decide to fight again, which means I kind of have no choice in the matter anymore. Didn't you want to repeal to pass? No. I can't make a promise to you. Can I make it? Can you read? I promise to research mandatory crowding, mandatory marriage. Let's do. Yeah, why not? Sure. Weeks. Like I said, we're out of food. This is GG anyway. A new law is available. Sure. Can't do anything with it, but because the stalwarts are gonna improve relations with the pilgrims. 39 weeks. The UI doesn't know where the mouse is either. Look. But alright, I think we just fast forward a bit and see what happens. At the start, they're gonna be pretty hurt. We need to give them some funds. We need to wait for the heat stamps to queue up, I think, for a bit. Yep. I broke my word on a thing I couldn't promise. Because it's not letting me. Pilgrim's demands met. I don't know what I kept, but they're happy I did that. Extraction strongholds placed in the council by New Londoners. We already did this one, didn't we? Sorry. Sorry, feel free to vote again. I think it's the one that we said we'd do. I am sad. I'm sorry. Be interesting to come back to this later when they've like made it a bit less bum, I think. I would love for them to like do a really cool ending to this where it took into account into what we actually did.
Law has been approved.
Use Grand Gen on pilgrims. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I don't know why it keeps doing this. I'm not putting it up there. And it keeps saying I break my promises. I'm not promising that.
Citizens,
I haven't promised
new
them.
law is in effect.
I didn't agree to this.
Steward. Honorable steward.
What do you want me to do? I'm sorry.
Steward.
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 Can I research anything for you? Waste incineration facility. Sure. Which is over here. Over here. Oh, that's the wrong person. Shit. Oh well. Same thing. When you were voting, there wasn't any promise ticket. No, I don't think so. I didn't have any option. I didn't pick anything. What if it's just broken? Like, it keeps telling me to grant agenda, but as you can see, I haven't been telling them I would. Which is leading me to lose... According to me, I'm breaking promises with them, which I'm not doing. I need 2/3 of them, but some of the Frostlanders are the biggest communities. I need the Frostlanders on my side. I'm just gonna have to speed this through again.
Steward.
Here you go. Have some fucking money, you pricks. 4 weeks until some other thing is proposed, I guess. We're only at minus 33 food at the moment. There's a shadow mare running our image we have to chase around. It does feel like it, doesn't it? We're at minus 183 food. Yeah, all of our food's about to run out. Like, this is the end of the game anyway. Does anyone know how you're actually supposed to have enough food, by the way? Like, I haven't quite worked that out. Maybe there's a research thing that allows you to do more deep deposits that I've missed, but I haven't seen it. A new law is available. Let's have a look. I can propose this. People are divided. We might better do that. Can I make a save and see what happens? And see if we've got enough, like, people we can fraud. Have we got enough people we frauded? Let's have a look. How much money have I got? Can I do anything else? I'll wait till this has gone through, maybe? Let's see what happens. Promise the Pilgrims isn't broke, so I probably need to do it back then. Before the imaginary promise to give them something I didn't agree to is gone. There we go, I found their projects though. There you go. Be happy. Be happy, you big fucks. And that should improve our relationships with them in a second. And then we'll try it. There we go. Right. Let's try it now. 38, 35, and 27. Oh, you guys can vote on this one too, thank fuck for that. Come on guys, end the misery. Voice filter redeem when yeah, need a squirrel redeem. All agree to moderate their aims and resolve differences in dialogue. All agree to forgive and forget. Come on, guys. We can do this. I wonder if this ends the game, because if it doesn't, we're going to run out of food. So, let's hope. Let's hope. There's always one in there. 67 required.
Hear ye,
It wouldn't have made it, actually, if not for the Twitch
the
vote.
delegates have spoken.
Hooray. Reconciliation. The warring factions agree to put aside their grievances. This peace will last as long as we keep working for it. The end of this war. We thought it was impossible. That which spawned from condemnation can only produce conflict. Take two groups fundamentally opposed to each other at the core, and to bring them together. Never have we been so happy to be so wrong. We can only hope this peace will last long enough to rebuild the city. Tonight we celebrate, tomorrow we get back to work. I think that's it. We did it! We finished the stupid fucking end chapter, which was terrible. Man, what a fucking blunder. What a stupid way to do that. That's so sad. There was hand-holding? Shit, I didn't even see. I'm so mad I missed the hand-holding. But they all starved, yeah, rip. Honestly, they all deserve it. They deserve to starve to death, frankly. The Pilgrims deserve to starve to death for being fucking idiots. The Frostlanders deserve it for being stupid. The Stalwarts of fascists deserve to starve to death. And the New Londoners couldn't like, agree to anything for more than 3 seconds. They deserve it. Fuck the lot of them. Fascism. Wonderful. Maybe you tried your very best. This doesn't mean as much though. Like this, because of the way this game has pulled back the stuff, I don't really care about 700 educated and 700 saved. It just, you know, it doesn't mean as much, I feel. Maybe we never gave up. I don't know. The game bugged out, so did it? The peace vote passes. 69 in favor. Alamo. With hindsight, I think the correct way of playing this would literally go, you'd go full Stalwart or full Pilgrim and just kick him out. All equivalent. And just get it done. Like with like Future Sight, you just like bin a lot of them. I promise I don't care about these people. Revere's the steward for keeping the city together. That's great, but I don't know them. I'm not down on the ground anymore. It's not the same. It doesn't have the same impact, unfortunately. They're all faceless numbers in this one. It's a number game and bar filling as opposed to you know, worrying about the actual people. As long as we run the still cold world, it has no end. Well, the big problem is there's also not enough food, and we never really got any more research for more food stuff. So I guess you're on a hard time limit till all the food runs out. Hey, Tom Tom. You're missing me, bitch, about the end of the game. Skip. I don't think this was a much poorer experience. I think we've now unlocked Utopia Builder, which is the endless. You can select a location: the Fractured Gorge, the Broken Shore, Horizon, Crater, the Dreadnought. You got, oh yeah, you were here, week 746. I think it was fairly decent up to that point. I think that was an unfortunate fuck up. Also, I don't understand what happened. It must have bugged out, right? Which is where we had minus, what was it, 22% in our trust. The game warns us we have to get it to above a certain level before a date, only then to have that not matter, or it just bugged out. And then the chain promising of like laws to make sure that they have to get their trust up, which doesn't make sense because we need to not do that so we can actually vote on the peace accords. But also, I wasn't promising them that. I wasn't granting that, and I don't understand where those promises kept coming from. Like, why do they keep saying I promised that when I wasn't doing that? Like, that's bizarre. They threw you out? No, we won. We won. Not with any help of the game, mind you, but we did. Asking the Frostpunk server if this is anyway how it's supposed to go. I'm kind of curious because that was just messy. If it was my mistake and I did something wrong, fair enough, and I'll take back what I said. But like, it didn't feel like it, and I don't feel like I did anything wrong. It just kept doing weird shit. The UI was just falling to pieces. Like you can see, I could barely click stuff as well. Like what a mess. Shame. Shame. I really liked Frostpunk 1. I am thoroughly meh on Frostpunk 2. I don't think it lived up to its sequel status. I think a city builder rather than a world builder would have been more interesting. Like, I think building on what Frostpunk 1 did as opposed to doing a completely radical difference would have been better. But that's how it goes sometimes. It's interesting when companies take a radical step, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I feel this leans more into the doesn't. I feel if that last chapter wasn't quite so poor, I might not be feeling so harsh about it, but it just doesn't feel very good. It feels very, very, like, messy and not as interesting. Losing that connection with your people was the saddest bit. Like, they were just a number at the end. When it said, like, 500 died in the riots or whatever, I'm like, meh. I don't know them. They're not individual people. I can't click on them and see their lives and see what they do. They don't go out to hunt food in the morning and, you know, in the evening and come back in the morning. They don't run the research labs for me. They're just people. Hoomst? Yeah. That rep system, also the rep system just isn't fun. Like, having the game just randomly decide that what I did wasn't okay. Like, they really, really need to do how have you done so far, I think, would have been far more interesting. I feel we got Mass Effect 3'd. I feel we got Mass Effect 3'd really bad. What's that? Two whole games of cool shit? Oh, it doesn't matter. Do you like red? Do you like green? Do you like blue? Like, bro, I just wanted to have my choices matter, really. Hello, Sean. I think I appreciate that they tried something different. I really do. I just don't think it played off that well. Maybe with some patches, some changes, I think that it could be cool. And they are, to be in all their credit, they are constantly patching the game, like at least once a week. So, you know, it could be that stuff needs fixing, could be that stuff needs changing. Maybe they'll do some extra stuff. I don't know. So what next? I don't know. I need to have a bit of a think. We got a few games on the go anyway. We got Armored Core and we got Silent Hill at the moment, so it doesn't. I'm not in a massive rush. So, am I ending the stream? I am. We've just finished. I need to sort the cats out. It's a little bit late. I need to give them some food. It's getting meowed at. So sorry to end as you pop in, Sean. I would like more choices. I think I'd like more ways of feeling I could resolve stuff. I feel that your only choice is to like give money, promise something, grant agenda. Feels a bit boring. I would like some more negotiating stuff, like Civ style, would have been cool. Like get in them with a room, like just that like that faction, and talk things out. What could we do? What interests you? Could we share some research? Could you maybe discuss stuff with them? Like, could they have your ear? Could they not have your ear? You know, like, and if it was down further on the ground, it could have been cooler like that. I think maybe. I want to do Ixion again. I do actually. Like, I really enjoyed Ixion. Ixion was really cool. I think the only problem with Ixion, I hate to be that guy. I think if we were to do it, we'd have to start again. If we were doing Ixion, it's been a while, you know. From an outsider perspective, it felt very SimCity. It does. Yeah, I actually agree. I agree. It does feel a bit SimCity, doesn't it? For better or for worse. It's that bigger view to it. And that's the thing. We solved the resource problem, basically. For the longest time, we just solved it. It was just done. Like, and at that point, you're not really doing anything except waiting for shit to resolve, or to when they flip the switch just to bin you. Cool. Anyway, peeps, I'm gonna go sort the kitty cats out, and I'm gonna get to bed because I'm still feeling a bit lousy, and I need to get some rest. Thanks for watching. Sorry this has been a whining stream, but honestly, I need to get out of my system. I was really disappointed with how that played out. Really sad. Go play Metaphor, by the way. Really good game. That'll cheer everyone up. Seriously, go download the demo if you like RPGs. You'll fucking love it. Really cool. Anyway, good night, everyone.